So how do you awaken your twin flame counterpart? Can one twin flame be more awake and aware than the other? If one seems to be more awake and aware than the other, should you trust that perception? If your twin flame seems like they're blind in one area or another, what can you do about it?
Is it possible to be more awake than your twin flame?
Right. First of all, we better clear this up. Both twin flames are always equally awake and aware as each other. It's not possible that one might be more advanced than the other because you're one consciousness. You're one being.
Even when the outside is showing you no evidence. Remember, absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Don't look for the outside for clues. The truth is, if you're choosing to awake and ascend, your twin flame is too. I know how frustrating it is not to be able to see that, but trust me, that is for a reason.
So if it appears to be otherwise, go deeper. If your twin flame appears to be numbed out in one particular area or another, for example, if they appear to be numbed out or not feeling their true feelings for you, then you absolutely have to be numbed out in another area, maybe a completely different area that doesn't seem related, for example, life purpose. Or it could be something very subtle. It's okay if you don't quite know what that is yet.
Simply choose to feel every feeling. Choose to go deeper. Is there any area in your life where you're still compromising? Anywhere at all where you may believe your heart's desires are unattainable? Are you ignoring bad feelings about your twin flame or union? Acknowledge every feeling. Everyone must be validated. And by validating yourself in all ways and acknowledging what don't feel good, whatever the situation, you can now move towards finally transcending it.
The way to awaken your counterpart is really simple. Simply become more awake and aware yourself. Are there any areas anywhere at all where you're settling for less? Address these things. Go to these places. If your desire is not being satisfied, it's okay to acknowledge that. It could be in finances, social work, money, food, abundance, pets, could be anything. Make a new choice here to move forward to where you will be fully satisfied and take the divinely guided action steps that you're shown as a result of that new choice being made.
That's it. It really is that simple. You just choose your desire and allow the divine to bring it to you in the way that the divine knows best, in the correct order. It's safe to trust the grand plan here because it's so much grander than any of us could imagine.
You won't be able to get your twin flame to do anything by trying to change what's happening on the outside or needing something from them, needing them to do something. You make the change on the inside first. You have no control over the outside, but you have total control over what you're choosing right now, and your choices will create your reality.
How does it feel to be this powerful? Really come into the realization of how powerful you are. Your union is in your hands. All you have to do is choose it. And as soon as you do, everything in consciousness that's out of alignment with that new choice of love comes to the surface to be clear. And those are the action steps. That's the journey. Once you've chosen, you don't have to worry about union because it's inevitable.
This is how you do it. Need nothing from them. If something don't feel good or if something's not going your way, you do not have to ever accept that as the end result. You have the power to change it. It's in your hands to create the reality that you really desire.
And your twin flame can't choose separate from you. You have to choose together as one. And incidentally, the one that's holding the highest frequency of love in their vibration always wins out. So if they're showing you something that feels bad, say refusing to see or not choosing you, choose to see the divine truth here. Choose yourself here. Claim yourself completely here. Your twin flame is both your greatest student as well as your greatest teacher. And if you're being called to take the lead in this part of your union, it's safe to do so.
This is what aligns you to your twin flame. This is what brings you together permanently. And you want it to be permanent. You want it to be for keeps. And this video here talks about what you can do and the way to do it, which will enable you to keep your twin flame union forever when it comes in. Because when it comes in, you don't want to hit another huge block. You want to come together in a happy way. Bye.